I've pressed live, so we're live.
Oh, hey.
As we talk about Chris's piano, Stephen, what were you saying on Chris's piano? What's your things? Do you think he could play it or not?
No. Yeah, there you go. Look, he's got so close to that piano.
This is my living room. I don't know what everyone keeps on saying, but it's my living room.
Is that a real chimney breast? Is it a log burner or?
It's a log burner. It's a full-on cast iron wood burner that's in there. It heats the room beautifully. Yeah.
Nice. Well, today's a big day, isn't it, chaps?
Yeah,
it's an exciting day.
It is.
Mike, how long have we been waiting to see Chris team up with someone, Mike? A while, hey?
I think we've been trying to get this done for 18 months. But Chris is a very stubborn man.
Yeah, I am. I know. It's I feel a little bit of pity for Stephen, because Stephen obviously knows me very, very well. We've known each other for 2 decades, but
I said no for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Which is completely fair enough, and somehow managed to convince him to jump ship and come on board the crazy train.
Well, as the banner says, today is about you, Stephen. We're going to get to know you, all warts and all. We're going to find out exactly what's going on. Getting down with Stephen Down is the chatter. For those that don't know, today is launch day for Chris and Stephen. Chris has obviously been smashing it in Camberley and Frimley with his Chris Gray Avocado business. It's been a phenomenal journey, but he now has so many clients that want to use his services that it is not a job for one man. So he's brought in a business partner to give him some assistance, who's also going to be dominating things that's worked for the last however many years in the Farnborough area, which is Stephen. And we've got a couple of people saying hello. We've got someone saying hi from Frimley, which obviously has been a cornerstone of your business. Chris, you've loved working the Frimley patch where you live.
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant. I think for me, I've said it so many times. I'm so lucky, to live and work in the same place. But I think the support for the business has just been, it's been brilliant. And I think because it's been different, thanks, Darren, because it's been so different than what we're used to, or the public are used to as an estate agency model, and you've got the online high street and now the bespoke, which is what we are and what we become known as. It's just been so well received, and it's just been brilliant. I don't think there's probably a single client I haven't worked for in the past 2 and a bit years now that I wouldn't say are a friend. It's that different now. Whereas before it was just completely transactional. Whereas now it's a lot more personal, and that's probably one of my favourite things about doing what we're doing.
Yeah. Love that. Absolutely love it. Stephen, what's your guesstimate in terms of talking time on one of these, in a balance of you versus Chris? Where are you putting your pick in terms of how much talking time he's going to give you? Well, I'm going 80-20.
I was going to say 90-10.
The title has my name in it. I'm not sure they've heard my voice yet.
The fact that I asked you the question and Chris answered probably gives you the answer that you're looking for.
This is it. He can talk as much as he wants. I'm happy with that. I'm happy being behind the scenes. I spent 20 years as an estate agent. People know my name and not had to shout it. So this one's.
And now you're live on Facebook in a bedroom by the looks of it.
It's my little girl's bedroom at the moment because my little girl is downstairs. If I go downstairs, it'll be too much noise. She'll want to know me. So unfortunately, I am. Yes, you can probably hear her now.
What have we got here? I'm an off-market and finder. If you guys would like to join forces at any time, there we go. We're getting business done. We're not even 5 minutes into the live chat. We would absolutely love to have a conversation with you, and thanks for joining in. Hello, Dasman, who said hello there as well. Obviously, an agent in Farnborough too. I'm sure he's looking forward to come up against you guys. Land, I think, is the person there. Yeah. So let's just get to know you, Stephen. Give us a background. 30 seconds. Who's Stephen Down? What's family life? What do you into? What's your dietary plans for January? Tell us a little bit about you.
Sure, Jan's going well, but I don't drink a lot of alcohol anyway, unlike Chris. Sorry about that. About me, those that will know me, I'm football mad. Don't know if I should say the name of the team I support. We might lose some followers.
Who is it?
That's Arsenal. So,
Okay. Well, you're top of the league, so you might as well shout about it at the moment.
yeah, well, we could talk
Yeah.
Arsenal, but I think we'll move on from that. I don't want to get ahead of myself on the Arsenal front. Family man now, so wife. I've been with her 20 years. She'll probably tell me different to that now. 3 kids, all go to the local school. I've lived in Farnborough all my life, probably sadly. What else do you want to know? I mean, when it comes to estate agents, been doing it 20 years in the local area. What else do you want to know about me?
And now you're sidekick
Mike, what
with
do you
me.
want to know? Mike, what do you want to know?
How it's going to feel on your first presented video. Will it be the sweats, the shakes, or the stammer? One of 3. Everyone gets one.
Even though I'm going live now, obviously there's behind the scenes that's coming. So I've actually done a couple, and
2.
it's made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, we fell out a little bit yesterday on one.
Between me and Chris about how he wants me to keep his image and not downgrade his image.
It's all about me. It's all about me.
Image, but yes, it is very much all about Chris. I'm staying patient, but you'll see some videos coming out soon. Hopefully, I'll present myself in the best possible way. But yeah, there was a lot of nerves yesterday.
Yeah, the thing is, it is nerve-wracking. We all, before doing this, we were never on camera with business. Yeah, we weren't in photos in our businesses, but it's easy to sit here now, over 2 years in for the three of us, sort of saying, oh, it's easy, yeah, and it is, and it only gets easier. And I don't like, believe it or not, seeing myself and hearing myself on camera, but you kind of just adapt to how you are, and
not having it.
I know, but and you're doing the same. Like, yesterday when I nearly flew the drone into your head when we were filming over in Farnborough, it just takes a bit of time. It's not very natural standing in the middle of a cul-de-sac where people are around when you're sitting there talking to a drone that's 100 feet in the air. It's not natural, is it? So it'll come, and it's coming already. So we've got 2 videos dropping very shortly with you in. So in the next 24 hours. So
it will come.
Of course it will.
For those who know me, we're on Facebook, so a lot of friends hopefully looking and watching. I'm not one to be put myself out there on social medias, but I believe in the brand. I believe in the reasons, and I'm fully on board with that. And
of course,
as I say, it will take time. So there's some people that are total naturals. Ian, I've watched a lot of your videos, absolute natural when it comes to sort of presenting yourself and be behind the camera, and I will get there. But for those viewing,
it's uncomfortable.
Can we do the job? Yes, I can do.
It's uncomfortable for everyone. I've probably made 5,000 videos now, but you still get the sweats when you hit record, especially if the camera is directly facing at you. There's something different. This is just a convo. It's good fun. But if you are watching and you see these guys doing videos, especially Stephen, that's obviously kicking off, there's a lot of effort, energy that goes into these videos. So just drop them a like or give them a comment with some, clap hands or something like that. It means a lot to us because we put so much time and effort and love into these videos for our clients that it would be great if you could just share them, interact with them. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does.
And I've put on there as well, we've got in there, if anyone has a strange question for Stephen, then we welcome them. It's Friday, so there are no rules when it comes to this live chat.
We're past midday now. Anything goes.
Yeah. Stephen, what's your favourite takeaway? It's Friday. What's your go-to?
Chinese.
Chinese. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
we've got Tim. Tim's jumped on. He said, "Did you have my kid sizes, Steve?"
Oh, Tim.
I was wondering when Tim would pop up.
I think you're rocking a medium there, aren't you, Stephen? That's a medium, isn't it?
It's a medium, yeah. I'd actually like to think it's quite big on me.
I think it suits you. It fits you well. Yeah, it fits you well.
I think the run.
Andy's jumped in. He must have just missed the intro, but he said, "What football team do you support?" We obviously know it's Arsenal, but let's put you on the spot. Are they winning the Premier League this season?
No.
Oh, okay. 8 points clear and saying no, or is it 5 points now?
I think you saw, talking football quickly. I think you saw what City can do last night, and they turned it on. People criticised them. They got booed off at half time. No, they turned it on, and they've got some world-class players. Instant dislike. They got world-class players. I think Arsenal have a reputation of losing momentum. I'm just happy to get Champions League, and I think that's for us sealed. I think.
Yeah. Andy is a Tottenham fan, so
Can we stop with any more football chat?
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. Chris has no idea what's going on. Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
He thinks football is
Not about Chris. We can't mention it. If it's not,
What's that?
Not something Chris. If it's not a subject Chris likes, we better stop.
I'm just saying. This is the launch party. Should be playing music and have fashion night.
He asked a question. He didn't like the answer, but he asked the question.
Mike, this is the dynamic we're interested in because we've seen a little bit of this dynamic now. It's not quite Ant and Dec. I don't know what it is. It's maybe it's more like one of the combos in the SAS Survival of the Fittest. But there's an interesting dynamic with these two, isn't there, Mike?
It's yeah. I feel like at some point a bucket of slime's going to arrive at an office or something to get each other back with. Like you say, it's not quite Ant and Dec. They're a little bit too pally. If you meet these two people at the same time at the same place, I think within 45 seconds you'll see a 15-year-old picture of Chris, and 3 seconds later you'll hear about Stephen's apparent lack of height. I think it's all right, to be honest, but that's fine.
I mean, we're not. I'm not the tallest. I think I'm about 6'1" last time I measured. But yeah, you seem fine to me, Stephen. You seem quite tall to me. So yeah. Let's touch on running. I know running's a big passion for both of you, as it is for me. You guys involved yourselves in an ultra marathon challenge. What's the sporting challenges that you've got going on this year between the two of you?
Stephen, you can answer that.
Well, I want to do, Chris let me down in that ultra challenge. So very much did, and you can admit
you and I both did 55 miles.
Could have done more.
Right.
I definitely could have done more if I hadn't waited for you.
The guy up here did 100.
Yes.
This is not about me. This
is
about you two.
No, I'd like to. That's a definite for me. The enduro.
Yeah, we're doing that again.
That's be done again. I'd like to do a few more events that we haven't done. Get back to the odd 10k PBs, half marathons. The local one got Farnborough this weekend, but it was sold out before I could get to it. I'd like to do some more events. In all honesty,
yeah, we will. We're going to do enduro again. Sorry, Ian, go on.
I was going to say, and talking of sort of passion, because you brought it up, Stephen, what for you, Chris, what does it mean for the clients that you can now help? What does it mean for that business? What does it mean for Camberley, Frimley, Farnborough, and some of the surrounding areas? But what does it mean for the clients now that you can double and some the workload and help more people move in the right way, which we're passionate about, helping clients move in the right way and changing estate agency. So what does it mean to you?
It's opening up options in terms of, as well as the volume that we can deal with, because we can deal with the 2 times the volume now. And I never let it get to the point where it was where I was being overloaded. Yes, there was times where I was crazy busy, and we've had that this week as well, even with the two of us. But it's the clients are getting double the experience now. So between Steve and I, we're 43 years worth of agency experience, and I know I've said it before. I don't think there's a duo that have probably got more experience with 2 people working anywhere around here. That's not to say there aren't experienced good agents. There are, of course, there are. But so I think from a client perspective, you're getting both of us. Whereas with a group chat with clients, it's not just me now; it's Steve. There's double the informative information that's able to come across. We're able to do double the workloads, etc. So it's simply expanding what's been built already. And for me, it was, I've done quite a bit of business in Farnborough so far, which is brilliant. And it was the target areas initially were sort of Camberley and Frimley, and it's just it's moved outside of those areas, which is fantastic. And wouldn't change have it any other way. But wanting, and Steve will vouch for this, I hassled you from day dot saying this is something you need to be doing that I really want to do with you. And it took 2 years worth of convincing to get to the stage where we're sitting on a Facebook chat together. But it's because Farnborough is such a cracking town. It's a busy town, and the business level is brilliant there. And there's a gap for it because there are some good agents in Farnborough, some really good agents in Farnborough, but nothing like this. And now being able to really throw ourselves into it properly with someone who is born and bred Farnborough, which Steve is, and knows it better than probably 95% of people. So he is, and as I said in another video, Steve is what I look at as being the same breed as me with this business, but for Farnborough. Whereas I've got my heart and soul into Camberley, Steve's got his heart and soul into Farnborough. So together that just works.
Yeah, exactly. To answer the question that lady had, we've been working together. Well, probably together about there it is again. About 10 years. We're going to be with about 10 years worked together, knowing each other 20 years, and probably running together about 12 years. So that hopefully answers that question. Sorry.
Yeah. Mike, you were going to say something, I think, Mike.
Well, I was going to start with 43 years combined experience. Obviously, Advanced Hair Studio has done really well out of you guys to have that length of service and still have your hair, because that's the normal look of an estate agent. But my question, Stephen, around Farnborough, I'm a graduate of Farnborough Sixth Form College myself, so I know a few roads and a few places. What's your top three? What's your top three places in Farnborough that you absolutely love to get to and work with people there?
Yeah, I live in Cove, so I'd have to say that one first, because I know the schools. I went to the school in Fernhill. I went to Manor. So I know the schools. I know the local sort of lake. We run around the lake, me and Chris, regularly. I know the roads. I mean, the whole of Farnborough, obviously, I do know. When you look at North Camp, you look at the older character, and it's still got the some of the original independent-owned shops. So a lot of people like that. And then you're obviously going to say the big Farnborough Park. The big roads, the Avenue Road, the Purbrights, they're an absolute pleasure. They're beautiful, beautiful homes. And there is a lot of history in Farnborough that a lot of people don't know. Air raid bunkers, got the Abbey. So I'd probably say them areas.
Farnborough is the birthplace of British aviation.
There you go.
Well, we stayed in the Aviator when we had our Christmas gig in Farnborough last year. So it was almost like it was just a sign that this year we would be moving into Farnborough. But we stayed in the Aviator. It was a lovely hotel. I've often taken my kids to the 360 soft play there, which is a bit feral and a bit mental, but the kids love it. It's 360, as it says. You just see kids just running round and round and round, and then they just collapse, which is exactly what you want from a soft play, I guess.
Yeah, it has a lot to offer. It needs improvement, of course, like anywhere, but has a lot to offer.
There's a £20 million grant been awarded yesterday. I don't know if you saw the news for the improvement and the leisure centre in Farnborough, which has got to be good news for the town.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of building, and a lot will come with Farnborough. So watch this space over the years to come.
What's been the response, Stephen? People that know you, that are local. I know you've posted a few things on Facebook this week, and I've seen an outrageous amount of comments when you have done and likes. So you've obviously got a really strong connection with people locally. But has everyone kind of really sort of bought into the concept? Has anyone given you any concerning comments? But what's been the overall kind of chatter that you've had from people?
Yeah, the overall has been a lot of love. So I was going to put another post to thank, but this is the ideal space to thank. The love that has been shown, the support, not only through obviously social media by them posts, but a lot of people, as soon as they saw the post, have messaged me directly. Even some people I haven't spoke to for years and years. So the support has been great. The comments have been so kind. It's surprising, really,
Lovely,
but yeah,
Makes a change as an estate agent, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I've seen a few people new anyway. I've had a lot of support through them. Yeah, you know, people had contacted me directly with regards to potentially selling at some point. Yeah, it's just an overwhelming amount of support. So thank you to everyone that took the time to like, took the time to comment. And hopefully that continues. There's going to be a lot of content coming out. Please keep liking, keep commenting. I'm here to assist us.
Yeah.
If you need me, if you need us, please.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the last part of the launch is just to get Facebook to agree to the business page change. But other than that, you know, if people want to jump on the Avocado website, go to the partners tab, you'll see the guys there. You can get to know a little bit more about Stephen off the back of some of the write up there. So that's definitely there. We've got Brian, who's on LinkedIn watching. Great business and better people. Appreciate that, Brian. Lovely comment from Gazelle, which, you know, is a product that we've spoken about a lot recently, and bringing reservations and bringing the ability to hope home sellers and buyers can have more commitment from offer agreed stage, which you'll be seeing way more content coming out on that as well. So yeah, appreciate the comments from LinkedIn. So talking property, you've been busy this week. I've seen you flat out. So let's have maybe one or two from each of you. I know you've got a few irons in the fire, as it were, but what's up and coming for the area? What have you got brewing that maybe you won't see on Rightmove at the moment? Chris, go to you first on that.
We've got 6 that haven't gone live yet.
Awesome.
I've got another one on Heatherside coming up, which we're probably looking at launching. Slight delay on that one, probably for another week or so, but really nice. 3-bed on Heatherside in Camberley. We filmed one yesterday on Barnley Park in Farnborough, one of the Charles Church ones in there, which is lovely. That will be going live.
How many bedroom?
It's a 3-bedroom as well.
Nice.
So that's going to be coming on probably tomorrow morning, by the time that one's all live, and just in the middle of the video edit on that at the moment. And then we've got...
Didn't you?
Say again?
Took the one in Sycamore as well.
Sycamore, that's going live in an hour or so. And then there's another one in Farnborough going live later on today at about 6. We've got 3 coming on next week. Camberley, Farnborough, and another one in Farnborough. Yes, of course. Yeah. Yes. So we've got bungalows, we've got flats, we've got houses all coming on next week. So it's been
it's 70 detached bungalow coming on.
Yeah. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Farnborough cul-de-sac location, detached single garage, loft conversion. It's stunning. It's been heavily extended, kitchen, breakfast room, and just immaculate condition throughout. So that will be
price. What's the price on that?
485.
Nice.
Yeah, it's huge and stunning condition. 4 good sized bedrooms, ensuite to master. So you'll see that probably next week, later in the week. And we've got one in Ash Vale, so we're covering all areas. Ash Vale, 2-bed, first floor masonette, offers over 225. Does need a bit of improvement, but it's been let out for the last 20 plus years, and that's again a cul-de-sac, tree lined. It's a garage as well, and parking with that. It's got a long lease, share a freehold. That will be going live probably again later end of next week, but you'll see some early promo videos on that.
Yeah, we've got about 14 by the time we get to the middle of next week, about 14 live this month. So it's been phenomenal for a January, which is brilliant. So
the market's good. The market's better than we thought, isn't it, gents? Yeah. You know, we were a bit worried at the end of November, thinking, what are we going into next year? But actually, stuff's coming on, stuff's moving. There's demand, there's supply. It seems all right out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Bonkersly busy.
So, Stephen, what is the first property video, and when's it getting launched that we have to watch out for with you presenting? What time is that going live on the page?
Well, it depends.
I could hit the button on it now if you want to watch it live.
Depends how. Yeah. Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
He's asking about bungalows. What's the market like for
Message me
bungalows?
privately,
in Farnborough?
Jamie, and we're definitely. But there's a huge demand. I know where you live, and I sold a couple of doors up.
You don't need to threaten people.
What we're doing.
I know where you live.
Didn't mean it, Jamie.
Well, you will use me.
An old friend. But, no, I'll be coming and knocking on your door later, Jamie. No, there is a huge demand for bungalows in the local area. I sold one last year on the same road, and it's sold straight away. There's a huge demand for bungalows, definitely.
Awesome.
The first one, so it depends how Chris wants to present me. If he's going to be nasty, it'll be a retirement home. If he's nice,
Stumble on that one a bit, did you?
if he's nice, it'll probably be permanent close, won't it?
Yeah, it will be. No, yeah, it will
What's
be.
the question?
It'll either be Wilmot Court or Perman Close.
Yeah.
Perman Close probably won't. Probably we're ready tomorrow morning though.
That'd be Wilmot Court then.
So it's Wilmot.
Right,
Yeah. Well, if you're not already, although it says at the moment Chris Gray Avocado Property, you can see that Stephen's in the icon there. You can see the content coming out from Stephen as well on there. That will change over when Facebook allow it. They're a bit funny at Facebook, but it will change over. Make sure you're following that page for Farnborough, even as far as Ashvale Cove, Camberley, Frimley, in and around that sort of Surrey and North Hampshire area. Follow these guys, watch them. They're going to have a lot of fun with their content. I think we're going to see some behind the scenes stuff, maybe some outtakes by the sounds of it as well. But can't wait to see the business grow, expand, help more people. I don't know how many people we've helped move in Farnborough since launching, but it must be 20, 30 odd people that we've done. Now we've actually got a real true agent in the Farnborough area. It's exciting because it's such a great location and it seems to warm to the brand, which is awesome to see. So well done, Stephen. Well done, Chris. Mike, thanks for joining us as well with the double microphone action there.
That's the one I rap into, but we'll do that off camera.
One, isn't it?
We'll do that off cam and film that. Obviously, that would be fantastic for viral content. We've got one more comment just come in here. What have we got here? Just a straightforward "Love you, Steve" from Simon.
With love you back, man. Love you back.
Yeah, I'm sure you know where he lives too.
I love him more than Chris Gray. So
I know where you live.
What he wants to hear is I love him more than Chris Gray. So
you do.
Well, we're looking forward to the first video drop, and we're looking forward to the comments of "Wow, Stephen, you're so much better than Chris." Comment after comment with this kind of support. I can feel some sort of coup coming on. It won't be Chris and Stephen. It'll be Stephen with Chris by the end of the year, I think.
Probably.
Batman and Robin is going to transition.
Robin and Batman.
I think we're Batman and Batman potentially by the sounds of the competitive nature. Cool, gents. Thanks for joining. Good luck with everything. Thanks, and please follow their page. Watch the journey unfold over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. See you all soon and have a great weekend, everyone.